Hello Earthlings, today we're playing CyberCorp, and this game was sent to me by the devs, and you know the deal. They sent me the game, I played the game, no money was exchanged, but that's what that paid thing is at the top left. I have to acknowledge that they sent me the key for free. Some YouTubers don't do that, and some YouTubers have been getting in trouble because they don't do that. So let's go ahead and play this. I think it's a twin-stick shooter. I asked for this a while back, and I don't remember what it is. Let's see. We've got daily quests here. Restore 1,000 shields, break 50 crates, complete the mission with a full set of heavy armor, complete tasks. So it's got some live service shenanigans going on with it. I wonder how far that permeates into the game, considering this isn't free to play, I don't think. Let's double check that actually before I claim that. Is this free to play? No, it is not. It is $12. So you are paying money to get, what's it called? Live service shenanigans. They made a knockoff of the raft game, it looks like. And then some other stuff. Well, you know, you gotta start somewhere. Okay, select weapon slot to replace if with best weapon. What? Select weapon slot to replace if with best weapon. Okay, but I think maybe some stuff might need to be rewritten. Here's list of available items to replace current. Yeah, okay. Is this being translated from a different language, or is this just bad English? Let's see. We've got the head armor. Okay, we don't have anything new right now. So let's just go ahead and hop in, I guess, and then we'll take a look at the other stuff. I'm waiting for it to surprise me with microtransactions or something. I don't know for sure, of course. Getting rid of these little notification thingies. Because this will annoy me. Okay. And then getting rid of the weapon icons. There's a good variety of weapons, it looks like. That's good. They went to the work of making quite a few items. Oh, there is multiplayer. Let's select a mission. Mission 1, Side Hustle. When CyberCorp contacted me, I thought they wanted to reclaim the toys I took when I left. But it turns out they needed someone for unofficial tasks. Okay, I'm not reading all that. That's a lot of text. Okay, so X and Y control the difficulty, except they don't, because I only have one difficulty, so I guess we just start. When CyberCorp contacted me, I thought they wanted to reclaim the toys I took when I left, but it turns out they needed someone for unofficial tasks, like dealing with the Syndicate, which has been causing havoc in the Old City area, and now I have carte blanche to use any methods to solve the tasks. It's time to send these second-rate thugs back to the dump they crawled out of. Alright, well the English was fine on that. Illegal arms deal. The the bitrate on this video is very low. There's lots of artifacting and crunching around the edges and corners. I hope that's intentional. If not, devs, when you make a video, export it, and when you record it, make sure you record it in 1080p, and then you export it in 1080p, and then also make sure you do it at least 10,000 bitrate, 10,000 kbps, and that will get rid of that artifacting. But if ideal, you want to do it in 4K with about 50,000 bitrate. Looks like they were waiting for you. That's a bad sign. You should hurry back to the weapons deal point. Bad sign that I don't have any weapons. What happened? Where are my guns? According to my data, you had used the CyberCorp service weapon. Shouldn't you have returned it after being discharged? I left it as a keepsake. Can't I use it? Agent, you're now working in a secret department. You're not allowed to use weapons that can be traced and linked to the company.
I will keep that in mind for the future. What should I do now? Punch them with my fists?
You should have still had the sword. Use it to break through the syndicate thugs. The city is still infested with them. They are most likely using weapons from the black market. You can borrow it from them if you find something suitable. Left stick to walk. You can skip the tutorial and jump right into the action. No. E to melee. Am I gonna have to loot weapons I find from the beginning? Because it looked like I had a loadout of some sort. Yeah, so it's a twin stick. So far, combat's not too hard, but it is a tutorial. Those pushed kind of weird. It looks like Blink's on a pretty lengthy cooldown. For a mechanic they want me to use frequently, it's on cooldown for quite a while. Be careful, these are no longer just street thugs. These enemies will be more dangerous. Apparently their task is to distract the police, and they're doing it well. There's not a word about the deal at the port on the police frequency. Agent, they also need to be eliminated. Oh, finisher move. Okay, combat is kind of a spam fest with melee weapons. Oh, this is also pretty loud. The dialogue is kind of just passable. Okay. Guns do about as much damage as the melee does. There's another game that's similar to this that I'm getting a lot of vibes from. Can't remember the name of it. Oh, it's got the active reload system from it too. But I mean, nobody owns active reload systems, and if anyone did, I guess it would be Gears of War. I was pretty sure that enemy hit me, but it looked like I didn't take any damage. Can I not take damage in the tutorial? Oh no, there's a shield. Okay. What is the game that this reminds me of? It's like on the tip of my tongue. It's like Syndicate or something like that, but I don't think it's Syndicate. Oh yes, a large caliber. Now we'll have some fun. You will need this weapon. I am detecting a large group of enemies ahead. Well, that's great. I just needed to get used to my new toy. The dialogue's a little cringeworthy. Oh, okay, there's not much of a warning before a reload. There's no sound effect when your reload's about to happen. So there needs to be a sound effect that lets you know that you're about to reload. Like maybe a grand, ping noise. Hey, Steel, this doesn't need to reload. Oh, I got my handgun now too. Yeah, again, no sound. There's not really a pause before you have to reload either. It's like as soon as you fire the last shot, it starts the reload. So they either need to make the reload manual even when you run out of ammo, or they need to make it so that there's a sound effect. Because otherwise it's too easy to mess up the active reload. So far, it's a pretty generic twin-stick shooter. The settings, just okay too. It's cyberpunk, I guess. The characters, I'm not getting much of a feel for them. They're, the male character is kind of cringe-inducing. Very average attempt at an action hero, renegade sort of dude. Okay, so melee is not very feasible with the big armor dudes, but that's fine. That makes sense. Really heavy on the yellow paint here with the arrow pointing exactly where I need to go. That's fine though. I'm sure some people will benefit from it. It's really bothering me what this game is that I can't think of the name of. It's like, I swear it's like Syndicate or something like that. Synthetic, that's what it is. This reminds me of Synthetic with less features. Well, it feels like less features right now. Haven't played it very long yet. I am getting money and stuff, so there's got to be some sort of upgrade system. This doesn't feel much like a roguelike yet. I'm thinking maybe it might be like an RPG or something. In which case, I will drop the synthetic comparison. Because synthetic's more of a roguelike. Roguelite, I guess. Reminds me that I need to revisit that because it has been a long time since I last played and there's probably been lots of updates to the sequel. Oh, I can play an arcade. CEG? What does that mean? Oh, it's like a slot machine. You keep playing it and you get loot. Oh, yeah, you get money back. Okay, it is a slot machine. Looks like the arms dealer. Oh, it goes automatically. Okay. Can I catch up to him? We'll deal with the dealer later. Right now, your task is to intercept the weapon shipment. I can say right now, I think a lot of people are going to draw comparisons between this and Synthetic. Can I take something from the weapons? One moment. Many enemies are approaching you. You can use anything you find necessary from this crate. I feel like a child on Christmas. Okay, and then open inventory. And then I can swap weapons here from what I find. Okay, this seems a lot more like an RPG. Because these look like randomized loot. Or at least different, like, the color tier qualities that you get from, like, Diablo and stuff. Let's try this one. It has, no, the highest DPS. I think 196 is the highest. A secondary weapon can be a primary one, too, so you can have two primaries. Okay, turret. Okay, it's a shotgun. Yeah, it really sucks to mess up that reload when you're not expecting it because it just starts immediately. Okay, I'm not digging that weapon. Rapid fire. We go in with an SMG. My feelings right now are that I would probably drop this after 30 minutes if I was doing this on a live stream and change the game. Because I'd be worried that my audience wasn't going to be very interested in it. But this is the first stage and a YouTube video. Y'all can click off as soon as you get bored, so that's on y'all. I'm very happy that I'm going to be playing Sloromancer next, because Sloromancer is one that I've been waiting to be finished for a long time. Okay, lots of dudes. I haven't really been in any danger yet. It is only normal difficulty. Great job, Agent. Oh, you missed this. Oh, I missed this job. It feels so good to be back. You can disconnect from the synth, or our specialist will service the shell and return it to you. And there won't be any problems with this. You just said that I cannot use anything that can connect me to the company. Our synths are not subject to the same strict laws as weapons. There will be no problems. You can disconnect safely. More loot. Armor. More... lots of stuff. It gives you a ton of loot. It's very slow about giving you the loot. It would be much more impressive if all the loot items came out at once and shined, you know, kind of like Borderlands or something. Or like Diablo, when you open a chest and it just rapidly all bursts out. Doing it one at a time like that, it's not as impressive. Resources, flesh, my favorite resource. We'll deal with the dealer later. Right now, your task is to intercept the weapon shipment. Apart from the fiasco at the very beginning, you did quite well. Okay, what's the next mission? We need to find out who this dealer was and track him down. I'll try to find out more through our informants. I will contact you as soon as I find something. Alright. Almost finished the 50 crates mission. Complete the mission with a full set of heavy armor. I don't think I have enough of that. Medium. Oh, there's a heavy. There's a heavy. Ooh, that's fancy looking. That's heavy. Okay, so we will do that mission. The armor is very mismatched. I will. It looks like Fashion Souls is possible, but I don't think I'll be doing it. Okay, is there a fast way to sell all this? Alright, and then we got a new one, Healing Zone. Well, Blink seemed like it was important. I wonder if I will be able to finish stages if I don't have it. Okay, there's skins that you can apply, and It goes over everything. So I can be a little edgy. There we go, very edgy. Okay, and you can change the appearance of it. So there is transmogs. Alright, let's go on to the next one, Informant. This one is supposed to be double the difficulty. Is there an easy option now that I've finished that? There's not a hard option. I guess I should try co-op at some point too. In this area lives our informant, codename Rat, and I thought you had no sense of humor. All the jokers are in the headquarters. They gave the code name. Do not get distracted. Your task is to evacuate the rat. Let's check the current player base of this. See how possible it would be for me to get a game. So let's see. CyberCorp Steam charts. Currently, there is an all-time peak of 109 playing. I don't think you're getting a game. Not with randoms, at least. Oh, I forgot to see what the credits do. I guess we'll do that after this next mission. Some dudes up there. It's real basic so far. It hasn't really wowed me with anything yet. Door's locked. Seems the door is not connected to the city and cannot be hacked, so we have to find a new way around. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say with it either. Alright, so my thoughts are so far is that it really needs to have a sound indicator that the magazine is emptied. Like some sort of clicking noise to let me know that it's out of ammo and it's about to start the style reload. The speed reload system. Active reloads. And that I think maybe blink should be free. It should just be a button on your controller. It should be an evade button instead of a skill. Who are you? Get out of my house. Is our informant a girl? What? There's nothing mentioned about it in the dossier. It doesn't matter. Grab her and leave. I'm from CyberCorp. You have been exposed, kid. Come with me if you want to live. What? How? Fuck. F word, F word, F word. I can't say it back to back 3 times like that. I'll get demonetized. Give me a second. I'll get my things. F word. How is this possible? And then we're out of here, I guess. These are them. Captured the girl alive. Komodo wanted to deal with her himself. I am effed. I knew I was effed. Protect the informant at any cost. The comic book text popping up when you reload is crazy. No audio to go with the things. Like, if you want to make it more arcadey, a good way to do it would be like when you get a double kill, it goes double kill, triple kill, that kind of thing, like the Halo announcer. And when you get a fast reload, like occasionally pop off a sound effect that lets you know that you nailed the fast reload. Yeah, that's a slight noise, but maybe something a little more noticeable. Something a little more successful sounding. Yeah, maybe like make some more noises in general. The game is kind of quiet outside of its loud soundtrack. Come on, girly, face through the wall or whatever. This way? Transport is on the way. Hold your position and defend the rat. Syndicate troopers are approaching. Oh, that's a small window. It's hard to time that one. Is the girl, like, actually in any danger in that mission, or are they just gonna not target her? Like, were they gonna target me the whole time? Mission ends. No chest. Loot appears to be a lot more difficult to get. It also looks like it uses some sort of style meter, like Devil May Cry, a style scoring system. So there's no chest for every single mission. It looks like it was just for that last mission. They were probably giving me a large variety of weapons so I could try out a bunch of different stuff, but now I'm thinking the game is going to be a lot more stingy with the loot. It gave me some new stuff. I don't know how I'm supposed to get a higher letter score. I didn't really do that bad. I guess getting hit at all is bad. For your safety, you will temporarily stay in the agent's apartment. Hey, did you forget to ask me? I don't want to live with this loser. What if he starts laying hands on me? Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. In the meantime, tell us what you know about the person who organized the attack on you. Oh, damn, well, there's no turning back now. His name is Komodo. He is the leader of one of the syndicate gangs. Bigwig, and where can he be found? Well, I wouldn't say he's a big shot, more like a local boss. They used to have a base in the warehouse district in Old Town. Maybe they're still there. I don't know. Alright. Is that my ride? My machine? Okay, we got some credits from that. Okay, there does appear to be a shop. Nothing super expensive. And you can pay to update the item list. Increase the damage of pistols, and heaven forbid they touch your dog. John Wick reference, I guess. The light armor. I thought maybe green weapons got a special descriptor or something, but it looks like only Adam does. I can rebuy old things that I sold. The shop doesn't have a lot going on in it right now. Update, Double Barrel Saint after reloading deals damage to surrounding enemies. That's interesting. That could be good. Increases damage of assault rifles. Damage of assault rifles. Damage of assault rifles. Okay, I guess buying the 2 headpieces would make more sense than then use an assault rifle. They're also high level. And then I don't have enough money for that. Maybe I can rebuy one of my old assault rifles. Okay, so this could be a problem. It says auto rifles. Is it going to register auto rifles as assault rifles, or is that a different thing? I'm going to assume they treat auto rifles as assault rifles. $260 to get that back. And that one does increase damage the longer it's fired. That is also an auto rifle. We'll try those 2 together. Alright. New ability, Damage Wave. Deals damage to enemies in an area. Learn about the characters and items. My inventory. I haven't finished Restore Shields mission. Okay, so I can do some missions that aren't the main mission out of order. I can see the loot rewards here. Looks like the weapons get a little more interesting starting here. Tries to give you a reason to revisit. Okay, but what do I do with the blue money that I have? Uses a power level system like Destiny, where your level is based off of what you're equipped with. Okay, I don't see a shop that uses the blue money. Maybe that's something to get later. Let's try the multiplayer. Open party. Automatic region. To increase the chances of finding people, I'll do it on the earliest mission that I can. Oh, okay, we're just waiting for people, I guess, now. I will give it 2 minutes to find me someone. I'm thinking I'm not going to find anyone because it said only 29 people were playing this right now. Looking like nobody's on. Well, even at peak hours, it said only 100 people were on. So if you're going to play this multiplayer, friends not included. Friends sold separately. Can I play it online and then people join? After just a few missions, my body is screaming, don't play this for a full hour. But according to Rat's data, this is an old lair of Komodo. Search the area, there may be clues about its whereabouts. And what if I find Komodo myself? The chances of this are low, but if he's here, you're ordered to capture him. Ooh, you're much faster in light armor. Too fast. The explosions can't catch me. Bold of them to have daily missions, thinking that people are going to be playing this one a lot. I do feel bad talking crap about a game because they obviously put work in it to make it work. This is not like a cheap, crappy cash-in or whatever. Like, this isn't like ripping on a bunch of stuff. Like, sure, it has some similarities to Synthetic, but I wouldn't ever accuse this of being a ripoff. It's still very distinct from it. I mean, it's an RPG more than, like, you know, it's more like an RPG than it is like Synthetic. And for some people, that's going to be more their thing. Also, I don't know if Synthetic 2 is in 1.0 yet. But I think maybe they should take a look at their peers and learn a bit from them. A bit, because the gameplay on this is kind of mindless. Like, I don't have to think. Nose itchy. Okay, so there is sometimes loot in these things. I'm not gonna read the dialogue anymore. It's not really interesting enough. Some voice actors would have gone a long way. Forgot I had abilities. Because the basic gameplay is so easy. You want to come out of there? Your slide's on cooldown too, so I guess they don't expect you to dodge and stuff too much in here. I'm guessing they expect you to do more katana kills. I mean, this one has this stage has a lot more action than the last one. I'm kind of curious what the end game of this is like. Like, what is the what's it like for stuff after you're done with the campaign? I'm starting to like it a little better now that it's picked up pace and there's more enemies. I think maybe the normal mode is too easy. And I know it's supposed to pick up in difficulty, like later on you get difficulty levels. Okay, you can do the active reload with your right trigger as well. You don't have to do it with the X. I mean, the missions are bite-sized, so like you could squeeze in a few, no matter how small your window is. Now, we got some stuff that looks like perks. Yeah, those are perks. Okay. Oh, I got an A. So, it looks like the score is based off of how many multi-kills you're getting. Let's just skip. If you have enough duplicates, you mean duplicates, and cards to forge them into one card with better quality, they will appear here. The tooltip menu definitely needs some work on the English. Here you will see what card will be received and what lost after forging. Additional... The cats are play fighting and they're being stupid. Additional price you need to pay for forging. Okay, so the blue money is used for forging. So we can do 2 expanded magazines to make a bigger one. It won't let me navigate down there. Do I press Y? Yes. Okay. Oh, if you got multiple of the same skill, you can increase their value too. Can I combine any weapons to make my main weapon better? Like, can I put Holy Fire in there and then reforge it? Yes, I can. Okay, it looks like I just upgrade it with my own money. It looks like it's not taking the duplicates. The duplicates? Alright. Did I get a skill that lets me restore shield so I can do this daily challenge? Damage bonus, okay. Look at my cute little pink gun. Kinda looks like a Roblox game. Which may have offended some Roblox players. Where is my... There it is. I got a power boost zone. Increase damage for players and allies in radius by 40% for 10 seconds. I think I'd rather have the heal. Alright. Gives me lots of new missions. Oh, a survival arena. This might be a little more my style. I forgot I was online. I mean, I can still see myself maybe finishing this, but it's probably something I would do off screen. I do like that there's a survival mode. The enemies are very strong if you're not matching their power level. Okay, so maybe the game is difficult enough. I was just too well equipped. It looks like I was not very well equipped. And that's... Okay, so it really is based off of your power level difference. Let's see, increases damage of pistols. Health boost. We'll do this one. It looks like it's really important to raise your power level. Because I was under it by 2 and I was getting dumpstered. Oh. I had the wrong weapon equipped when I did that. Oh, I better use the shotgun then. Oh, there's another ferrite apostle there. Okay. Now my power level is equivalent to that, so maybe I will do better. It says power level 6. What was... Where's mission 3? Oh, okay. This is power level 2. Okay, I still might be too low of a level. Because this one's only 3. So I might be too low of a level to do this one still. Let's try it again. I can see where this would be fun if you had another player to play it with, but I don't think you're going to find a full party for this ever. Why do I have blink on? I didn't put blink on. Oh, by putting on healing, I must have defaulted to the... By upgrading healing, I must have defaulted to whatever was next. I'm definitely faring better. Oh, what the hell was that? Zombies? Okay, good enemy variety. They drop healing items when you kill them with a glory kill, just like Doom. Or resources, maybe. Frequently switching weapons also appears to give a boost to your score. Yeah, so being under the power level makes you very weak to the enemies, and then being just even on par makes you much, much stronger. So when you're under level, you're very under level. Even if it's just by a couple. Like I said, though, it still feels very mindless in the shooting. But I mean, a lot of shooters are mindless. If an A move is available at all, you kind of just teleport to him. Even if it's like through an object. I'm waiting for it to get challenging again. I guess with all the power buffs they're getting from these circles. I mean, the survival mode's not so bad. Semi-autos aren't auto-fire when you hold down the button. They should be, even if it fires slower than you can tap. It's just, you know, quality of life thing. That guy with the healing aura is kind of annoying. But we can also just ignore him and keep our distance. Interesting that the shotgun is full auto, but the pistol isn't. Oh, I won. Not if I die. No, I still won. It said so. The mission ends. It says I win. This shouldn't be possible, by the way. If I succeed on the mission, it should just kill all the enemies on screen and give me the loot. This whole screen here shouldn't be a thing. Let's wait and see if it sends me back, or if it keeps this death screen on screen. Okay, it still sends me back. Okay, and it gave me loot for a higher level than the mission is, so that's good. Another A. And it got rid of the screen. That's good. SR1 Amaterasu. It's a DMR. Well, I don't have anything higher damage than my shotgun that I accidentally leveled up too much. Oh, extracting cards. What is the deal with that? Okay, that's something I haven't unlocked yet, I guess. Oh, there it is. Lead hail. Not enough cubarium. So, how do I equip those things to my weapons? X for cards. Some items have perks, but you can't change them. To change modification slots, you need to pay cubarium. Okay. Well, it doesn't have any slots that I can put stuff in. So it has to have available slots first. Like this. Cooldown reduction, CRD, is that what that stands for? No, critical damage. Sometimes your weapons will hit harder, we don't know how it works, but it works. Less damage overall, but more crit damage. Slight fire rate boost. I think we'll go with expanded magazine. And this one's locked and can't be removed. Okay, so the systems that are here are deep, but the gameplay is only just okay. I mean, it's probably cheaper than the other games I would rather play instead of this, so I guess it has that going for it. But I think overall, this is a miss for me. I probably won't finish this, even off screen. It's 31 achievements. The difference between the highest unlocked achievement and the second highest unlocked achievement is a total of like 50% almost. 43%. So like there's a big drop off after the first match and the rest of it. It seems like a lot of people drop it after the first match. Just getting to the point where you unlock a shop and you're able to buy something in the shop, which is immediately after finishing the first mission, is only 21%. So 60% of people who have finished the first mission have dropped off, and like 80% of people who buy the game don't even get to the point of just buying an item in the shop. I mean, it has a load of achievements if that's what you care about. Yeah. I wouldn't personally recommend it. I think it has some quality of life improvements that it needs, but I think its gameplay loop is not satisfying enough because it's a really basic twin stick shooter. The most interesting thing about it is the mechanics here, the equipment system, and the abilities. Although the abilities are really basic things so far, the skills. Things like a grenade should just be something you have. Like, they should make the grenade a weapon that you can equip, and then the grenades have different abilities too. And then blink should also be something that's already built into your kit. That should just be a basic dodge that's available. And then these other things are fine. These other things make sense as abilities. It's just blink and grenade should be things that are built into there. And they should find important uses of those mechanics. Maybe have enemies that charge up their shots before firing so that blink can give you a chance to dodge, giving you a bigger style bonus or whatever. But yeah, I think the core gameplay loop here is not great and not something that I would spend much more time in. Honestly, after the second mission, I was really dreading playing another mission, but the survival mode was interesting enough. It's just the rest of the game is not the survival mode. But I'm very happy that it's not another Survivors game, because goddamn is there enough Survivors games. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye.